Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining Utah Beer News for the latest in our one-on-one conversations with local brewers, breweries, and everyday imbibers. I'm Tim Herron, founder of Utah Beer News, and my guest again today is Joey Cardascio, service manager at Slackwater Pub and Pizzeria in Sandy. Welcome, Joey.
Hey, how you doing, Tim?
I'm doing all right. Thanks again for taking the time to talk with Utah Beer News.
Yeah,
Before we
thanks for
get
having
into
me.
it, if other brewers or brewery representatives are interested in participating in an upcoming virtual tap room episode, feel free to send me an email or shoot me a message on social media. Now, as you might remember, last month we visited with Joey for the first time, and he gave us the scoop on three cool new local beers available at Slackwater in Sandy. And as I had hoped, Joey is back. And this is something we're looking to do at the beginning of each month to talk about three new or interesting beers that he's got available at Slackwater. So he's got three standing by. But before we get to those, just maybe give people an update on what you guys have got going on for the month of April there at Slackwater.
Yeah, so we've been kind of getting back into normalcy over here. It's been pretty busy. I have a tap takeover scheduled for Wednesday, April 28th with Squatters Wasatch. I don't have the, so what we're going to do is we're going to feature four of their beers from 5 o'clock till close for $4 a pint. I know we're going to feature their new mango IPA, which is delicious, and their strawberry blonde. But I haven't nailed down the other two yet. But we're going to feature those for the evening for $4. It'll be pretty good. There'll be reps here handing out swag and talking about the breweries and things like that. So that's on the 28th of this month. It's a Wednesday night. So come out.
Cool.
It's going to be a good time. And then, like usual, we have our monthly specials. So this month's theme is kind of like an Indian kind of theme. So we are featuring like a vindaloo, spicy vindaloo sauce.
Oh, wow.
So we have, yeah, it's really, really good. So we have a salad, we have wings, and we have a pizza, and they all have the vindaloo sauce, different types of corn and tomatoes, and vinaigrettes, and they're all really, really good. The wings are my favorite. Really,
Yeah.
really good stuff.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the my go-to there now usually is the tikka masala pizza.
Right.
And I just absolutely love that. And we've had
Yeah.
the wings too with that sauce, and it's amazing. So yeah, Indian theme for April. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, if you like the tikka masala, then you will you'll probably love the pizza that we're doing this month. Pretty
Sweet,
similar flavors. Yep.
sweet, cool. All right, well, let's talk about some beers. I've got my beer
Cool.
since
Oh, nice.
after you talked about Salt Fire last week
Yeah,
or last month. I went out and got Master Control Program. They're hazy.
yeah,
It's
that's one of
just,
my favorite beers from
oh
them.
man, it's really good.
It is good.
Well, I'm
So
drinking.
for
Yeah, well, I'm drinking this. Let's start with your first one. What
yeah,
do you have for us?
so last time we talked, we did three locals. I wanted to do three newer ones that we just got in, but they're out of state beers. Um, One of my favorite breweries, Odell, Fort Collins,
Yeah,
Colorado.
yeah, yeah.
Their new Solarize. So this is a double IPA, 8.5. Really, really nice. This is probably my favorite beer right now that we have in the fridge.
Okay.
Citra hops, uh, another experimental hop they use, and they use that yuzu fruit puree. So it's a double IPA with the yuzu fruit puree.
Huh.
So I never knew what a yuzu fruit was until I tried this
Yeah.
beer.
No, I don't think I've ever
So
had yuzu fruit.
no, yeah, I don't, yeah, I definitely haven't.
Okay.
So it's got like grapefruit and mandarin orange and some lemon zest notes to it.
Uh-huh.
So it's really, really, really citrusy. It's really nice.
Okay.
And it's dangerous because it's over 8%, but like it drinks like it's 5.5%.
Oh, all
So
right.
you could just, yeah, you could crush a couple of these really quick.
Nice.
This is, yeah, it's called Solar Ice.
Okay.
Really, really nice beer.
Yeah,
So this
Odell
is,
does a lot of good work. I like
yeah,
that brewery quite a bit.
yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I think they're definitely in my like top five favorite breweries.
So would that be considered maybe a juicy double IPA then? Is it pretty
I would I would say it's a juicy
hazy?
double IPA, but it's not crazy hazy.
Okay.
But it's more. But it's I wouldn't call it a West Coast either,
Gotcha.
obviously. So maybe it's somewhere in between, but it's more of just a citrus forward. Lot of that yuzu fruit, I guess, flavors that come out. It's really, really nice.
Sweet.
We've been selling a ton of it.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's really good. And then this next one that I'm pretty excited about, we just got a few new beers in from Surly Brewing. They're in Minnesota.
Yeah.
So we got the Axeman we've had before, but then
Mm-hmm.
we also have like 3 other beers. And I wanted to feature this one because this one's really cool.
Okay.
This is a dark sour. It's called Pentagram. 100% Brettanomyces yeast is using this. It's aged in red wine barrels.
Mm.
And it only comes in at 7%, but it's really, really, if you like sour beers, you probably really like this. It's super, super sour.
Okay.
Has a lot of sour cherry notes, tobacco, oak. It's really, really good. Everything I've had from Surly has been really nice. I've never had a sour from them before, but this is the first one. But this is really, really good. And it's only 7%. Really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw on your Instagram that you had a bunch of Surly's come in. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I think the only one I've had from them is the Axeman, so I'll have to definitely check out those other ones. And Pentagram sounds great.
Yeah, Pentagram's really, really good. When the staff has just been drinking most of it and then selling the rest to the guests, so I got to order more already.
That's what you got to do. Yeah, yeah.
And then we've had this one for a couple weeks. If you've been to Slackwater lately, you probably had a Revision beer. So they're out of Sparks, Nevada. We have a lot of their hazies. This is another one of their hazy double IPAs. It's called Quarantine Dreams. I got to say, this is probably in our top 5, and we have a lot of beers. So this is in our top 5 best-selling beer right now.
Oh man, that's awesome.
This is 8.1%. It's got Mosaic, Galaxy, and Samba hops. Really fruit-forward, mango, pineapple, passion fruit. It's pretty hazy. Again, double IPA, 8.1, but doesn't drink like an 8.1. Drinks more of like a 7, which I love.
I've been really impressed with their vision. Starting with their label. I mean, their can labels are out of this world.
I love these. Yeah, that's really cool.
And then, what was it? Cloud Cuddle Kitten or something that they had that
we have Cloud Cuddles.
Cloud Cuddles.
And then there's Kitty Hass Claws. Two different beers.
Okay.
Both hazies, but 2 different beers.
I might have mixed them together. I don't know.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are doing that. They send a lot out to Utah, but I think we've only gotten hazy. So maybe I'll reach out to them and see if they'll get with the distributor to send us some of their other stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'd love to try something different.
Yeah.
But their hazies are just killer.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Well, those sound like 3 delicious beers. And I know you mentioned it briefly last month, but I mean, you've got 28 tap lines, 275 cans and bottles. Where can people find out exactly what you guys are pouring? Because I know you update it constantly.
Yeah, so the best place to do that would be on Untappd.
Okay.
So Untappd is just an app you can download, or you can go to the website on a desktop. Just a free account you can use. If you just type in Slackwater Sandy, you can see our full menu. And that's the best way to access our most up-to-date menu. I print it out for here once a week, but I update it almost every day. And what's the coolest thing about that is you can subscribe to us. And that means that as soon as I add a new beer to the menu, you get an alert sent directly to your phone. So you'll know the second I get a new beer in the system. And that's the best way to get down here quick as soon as we get it.
Yeah. So if you subscribe, you could literally be the first person in Utah to have a beer that you bring in. That's cool.
And that's what I tell some people that subscribe, and they come down. Oh yeah, we saw you got this beer on tap. I'm like, well, you're the first person to drink it because I haven't even tried it yet.
Yeah. And no, that's what's cool too. I love talking to you about beer because these 3, like I went into this blind too. I had no idea what beers you were gonna select, which
I forgot to tell you what I was doing.
no, it was fun for me because I kind of like hearing about them without having any, preconceived notions of what they might be. So real quick, just run through the names and the breweries one more time on all 3 of those.
So this was the Odell Solarized double IPA with the yuzu puree, really, really nice. Okay. And then Surly Brewing from Minnesota, their Pentagram Dark Sour, aged in red wine barrels, really, really good, really sour, really, really good. And then again, Revision from Sparks, Nevada, they got their Quarantine Dreams double hazy IPA, 8.1, super nice, super fruit forward, really good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, thank you for giving us the lowdown on those 3 beers. I'm excited for April. I'm excited for summer to come up. You guys have got a couple awesome patios, and it's just a great place to drink beer. And then April 28th, like you said, the tap takeover with Wasatch. That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm excited. I hope people are enjoying these because I want to get Joey on these videos every month at the first of the month to talk about some beers that he's got pouring, because I think it's one of the better places in the Valley to try new beers, try interesting beers, whether it's local or from out of state, out of the country, wherever. So thanks for taking the time, Joey.
Yeah, you got it. Thank you. I appreciate it, Tim.
Yeah, you bet. Before we go, before we end this episode, I wanted to remind everyone that Utah Beer News sends out a monthly e-newsletter. It's jam-packed with news and notes from around the Utah craft beer scene, and it's currently delivered to hundreds of craft beer enthusiasts on the first Thursday of each month. I'd love if you joined the list. You can subscribe at utahbeernews.com/subscribe. And you can also check out the archives, which include April's newsletter that went out last week. And if you prefer to listen to your beer news, I invite you to check out the Utah Beer News podcast. It began in 2018, and we're kind of coming up on our 50th episode. These are in-depth interviews with the brewers, breweries, everyday imbibers who make the Utah craft beer community what it is today. So thank you, as always, for watching, listening, and reading. You know of a story that should be told on utahbeernews.com, please fill out the contact form or email me directly at utahbeernews.com. And Tim at utahbeernews.com. And one more time, I just want to say thanks to Joey Cardascio, Slackwater in Sandy, for taking the time to share 3 beers that we need to check out this month. So thanks, Joey.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks.